Hello guys and gals, Bob Sellers here, your host and resident singing fisherman. Wanna be chef. That's right, today I'm back in the kitchen. Well, kind of in the kitchen, more like around the campfire. Been doing a lot of camping. We've got some beautiful fall weather. Has moved in here to UCLA, upper corner of lower Alabama. And I take advantage of that every fall and every spring and hit the woods. Got a great little pop-up camper that we set up, oh my gosh, 35, 40 years ago, I don't know, long time ago. And just go out there and have a good time. My dad comes and spends a lot of time out there with me, and that's always a blessing. We just sit around the campfire, tell stories, listen to nature, eat, of course, eat, just have a great time.
Hey folks, I got to show you some of these images while we were out there camping, my dad and I. I had seen from our local celebrity meteorologist, James Spann, that there might be an event, a solar event, that's some type of a geomagnetic storm. I don't have any idea about all of that. I just know that it results in a phenomenon called the aurora borealis, which is the northern lights, which, as the name implies, is normally only seen in the far north, like Canada and Iceland and places like that. But for some reason, this geomagnetic storm that occurred allowed that to dip all the way down into the south. And he said, if you'll look north tonight between certain hours, you may be able to get a glimpse of a few different colors of curtains and type things in the sky. And sure enough, oh, and he also said that with your naked eye, sometimes it's harder to discern. But if you'll look at it through the nighttime option of your cell phone's camera lens, it'll often pick it up better. So that's exactly what we did. I've got an iPhone. I just left it on long exposure without a flash, and the scenes were just almost unbelievable. 30 to 35 years ago, my dad and I saw them one night while we were camping, and we had no idea what it was. My dad thought the woods were on fire at first. Then he thought Jesus may be coming back, but it was in the north and not the east. We found out later that it was, in fact, the northern lights, and this occurred again like last year, strangely enough. Now, I was on the road down in Florida, so I didn't get a chance to see them then, but here they came again. What are the odds of me being in the woods camping with my dad twice out of the 3 times that this has occurred in about the past 35 years and actually getting to see them? I hope y'all are enjoying these images as much as we enjoyed seeing it in person. Truly beautiful, just amazing.
I'm heading back out there tonight, good Lord willing, and going to grill some steaks and some other stuff. My wife can't eat red meat, so going to be doing something that I tried one time. In fact, I got this idea at Cracker Barrel. I don't care for Cracker Barrel anymore. We have a lot of differences in our politics and ideals, and also their portions are small and cold. But at one time, they offered something around this time of year. I think they had either your choice of beef or chicken, and they called it Campfire beef or Campfire chicken. Tonight, I'm doing Campfire chicken. This is melt in your mouth, delicious, super easy. You don't need a campfire. You can do it in your oven. Let's just put the stuff together, put it in an oven or a campfire. Come on with me. I'll show you how I do it.
All right, here we are, folks, in the kitchen. Let's get started. Let me show you how quick and how easy and how good this is. I've got some nice boneless, skinless chicken breasts here. You can use whatever kind of chicken or whatever kind of meat even you want for this. Just make yourself happy. There's no right or wrong. Just pick whatever you want to put in it. This is from my wife, and she always loves to have hers trimmed up nice. Some of you may be like that as well. She cuts all the fat off and any of that gristly type stuff that may be on it. Now, let me go ahead and dispel a rumor right now for the food police who may be watching. No, I didn't wash this chicken. You don't have to wash chicken, folks. You don't have to wash any meat before you cook it. In fact, doing so not only is a waste of time, but it just would further aid in possibly spreading things such as salmonella, other bacteria that can be found on raw chicken, It'll just spread that throughout your kitchen. When you cook something to a safe internal temperature, all of that bacteria is going to be destroyed. You can't wash it off anyway. You don't have to take my word for that. Look it up. It's the FDA has come out and said, hey, don't wash your chicken. It's a big waste of time and possible germ spreader. See, this one here's got lots of fat on it. Honestly, that would probably render down if you left it on there cooking and just make more juices. But you know how I do mama's chicken? I do it just like mama wants it. Happy wife, happy life. And I love her and want her happy. All right, so we've got this chicken trimmed up nicely. Now let's move on to our veggies. Actually, before we move on to our veggies, I'm gonna marinate this chicken a little bit. I've got some Moore's marinade. Be found all grocery stores in the South. I don't know about where you are. If you don't have Moore's, just use your favorite marinade. Just a good splash and coat it. Coat it really well. Let it sit in that while we prepare everything else. Set that aside. Y'all hear me talk about Conecuh sausage a lot. If you can find this stuff where you are, get it, get it. You will not be disappointed. That's what the packaging looks like right there. All right, so other than seasoning, these are our ingredients. I'm going to show you how I put it together now. All right, so I have lined a pan with aluminum foil. I'm going to spray it with some non-stick coating. It's good spray. And then we're gonna season that up. Use whatever seasonings you'd like. I'm gonna put some salt, black pepper, I'm also gonna take some of our soul seasoning, which you see me use a lot. Looks like that right there. So just basically make you a little bed of seasoning right there. Now we're going to make us a raft with some carrot sticks. You want to get that to where it's about the same size as the chicken that you're going to lay on it. It's going to prevent your chicken from sticking as bad to that aluminum foil. Now, take one of our chicken breasts out of this marinade, put it on the plate, and I'm just going to season it well. Again, I'm using the soul seasoning and some black pepper, just like that. And if you were using like a half a chicken, which you can also use with this, you'd put the bone side down, but this is a boneless fillet, so it doesn't matter. Just gonna lay it just like that on top of those carrots. I'm gonna place some of our sliced onion on the chicken and around the chicken. Just like that. For this today, I'm using 1/2 of an onion per campfire basket here. I'm gonna put a little sausage around our chicken. Remember, when you're organizing this, you want it to be to where you're gonna be able, because you're gonna have to close this up. Take some mushrooms. Let's place those. Just like that. Just like that. One more right there. Have some potatoes. Well, all these flavors are going to come together, folks. Put us an ear of corn there. Maybe one right there. Put some celery around. Give it some good flavor. Liking to so. I'll come back with a little more soul seasoning over everything. One really important step I almost forgot. Onion soup mix. You can just buy the generic. It's just as good. You want to sprinkle one entire pack right over all of this. Just like that. And put a couple pats of butter on top. Now we have a chore. I really didn't use near as big of aluminum foil as I needed. I'm going to have to really get creative here in how I get this enclosed. But I'm gonna have to put another piece under it. That's all right. Be right back. Tear off another big piece now and wrap it once more. If you do this in the oven, do it in a pan, and when those juices, if and when they do escape, and they likely will, they won't go everywhere in your oven. They'll be contained in the pan. I'm going to put me another one together now, just like unto that one. I'm just going to do these in the oven today. Let's go into the oven with these. Got some sweet potatoes on. Tell you what, need to move those down. All right. And that right there is cooking just about as easy as a crock pot and just as tasty. I'll show you the finished product when it cooks. We're gonna leave this in here. I've got it on 350. It's just gonna bake for, I don't know, a couple of hours, and we'll check it, and stay tuned. Well, as you can see, well, first of all, there's a little extracurricular stuff going on here on the grill. Never mind that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna start y'all to death. But we have moved from the oven to the grill, and I just wanted to show you Whether it's grill or campfire, oven, it doesn't matter. What matters is just how you pack it in the foil. We'll open one of these up in a little bit and I'll show you how it turned out. I'm gonna take my knife and get in this one right here. See some smoke coming out of it. Looks like something has happened in there. And that's what has happened, y'all. We got sausage, we got corn, we got juices down in there. I don't know if y'all can see those potatoes are falling apart. That onion, there's the chicken. Right there. Sorry, my videoing was terrible there. I don't know if I was in focus a while ago, so I'm gonna show y'all this again, just for good measure. All right, that's it. A campfire / whatever you want to call it, grill, oven, chicken. Easy peasy. A little bit better lighting in here. I was just gonna get a little bite. Here's some onion. Show y'all that. There's potato, carrots, and the celery. Under there's I can get it. There's celery. There's carrot. It's breaking apart. There's everything. Sausage, corn in the back. There it is, folks. That's good stuff right there. Y'all give that a try. Let me know what you think.